Do you need more leads or just to make better follow-up? Hey, real estate professionals, Jeremy Larkin here, Larkin Group Home Selling Team, the Complete Agent Mastermind. We're building real estate professionals' careers one agent at a time. The question today, do you need more leads or do you need better follow-up? Everything we talk about here in at joinlarkingroup.com and the Complete Agent Mastermind are things that we actually talk about in the office. So I met with my coach yesterday, Nick McLean, he's with Cheplack Coaching, and we were like, Nick, the third quarter's ending, our sales are way down. Everyone's sales are way down. Let's be honest, guys. We track everything in a program called CSU and all our pending sale. We have closed over 180 transactions, but our pending sales are kind of in the toilet. And so we talked about getting more leads. Well, we pull leads from a little bit of Google PPC, a little bit of Facebook lead generation, radio, we now have literally a fingernail of Zillow, sign calls, we do direct mail, and then we big time market to our database, right? We have 3 events a year for our past clients and centers of influence. So we do a lot, right? That's part of why people join a team, is we do all of it for them. But we got in this conversation, he said, I don't think you need more leads. I think you need better follow-up. And so we talked about several things. And here's what I want to talk about. All right, guys. So when we asked this question, more leads or better follow-up, we talked about several items. Number one was speed to lead. Okay, we need to be following up, and so do you with your new leads faster. I went into our database, and in our database, if it says new, it means we haven't gotten them on the phone, they haven't responded to phone calls or text messages. We had 83 that said new. That was painful. Number two was, is everybody in your database on an e-alert? So if Bob or Susie or Francisco or Pedro or Tom came in, did they get set up on an e-alert? Yeah, they asked about a property at 123 Banana Street, but did you set them up on an e-alert? Does this make sense, right? And then number three was, right, do we have complete information, right? Email, phone number, mailing address. Because with complete information, you could be emailing them, you could be texting them, you could be calling them, you could be sending them a handwritten note, okay, right? Does this make sense, guys? And then the last one is, what we want to do is we want to get them when they return to the site, okay? So these are the 4 things he talked about. You need to be faster to talk to your leads. You need to put all of them on some sort of an e-alert so they never get lost. They're always getting an update. It could be like, we use a CRM called Sierra Interactive, and we're able to send them a monthly market update on their neighborhood, on what home values are, and we could send them buyer listings. Number 3 is, did we have complete information, which could have been number 2. So we can call, phone, text, email, and send direct mail. And the last one is, we want to get these folks when they're returning to the site. So your database, if you have one, is full of gold, and so is ours. But if you're not talking to them, if you're not communicating with them, it's not gold, right? And then you're gonna buy more leads, and you're gonna be on this hamster wheel. I call it crack. I call it real estate crack for the leads, right? Guys, make sure you have a CRM, make sure you're taking care of it, you're building a database and feeding it and nurturing it every day. If you have questions about growing your company, your team, your real estate career, visit us at joinlarkingroup.com. Keep selling.